one of you will check each side room, I will continue forward.
I got it. I'm
And I'm
going
gonna,
in this top one here.
I'll go in the
Actually,
bottom one.
there,
Can I give you perceiving?
Dirge is staying in the center.
Would you take
Can I
intuition?
give you? Yeah.
So wait,
Total of 16.
you said that Dirge saw the red glow, so he would know basically which room it would be in, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, if I knew that, I would definitely point it out. No, it's cool. It was just like, wait.
Virgo probably still would have said the same thing.
Pergo, the amulet that we're looking for should be in the forward hold where you are. So give it a good look through.
I will. I do not trust this area, so I'm hoping if there's any trouble to be found, they find it in the wings. They are much more adept at handling things than I am.
Likewise, that's why I'm trying to stay in the center. That way I can try and assist anyone who would possibly require it. But there we are.
I warn you, I will be flying directly out of here as fast as possible once I get this. I don't trust this
Understood.
area.
Understood.
And then I'd start looking around in the hold.
I got 28 total. How long has Pergo been with us? Oh yeah, it's just Dirge. Yeah, it's
I
just
was I
Dirge.
was gonna say Purgo's
Okay.
before the start of the pirates.
All right. I will just leave this room alone. But we'll No, I'll leave the door open and make it a point to notify Pergo that this room down here is probably better suited for him.
Total of 16. Yeah, he just closed the door. Like, nothing in here.
I would have went through the door at the same time that they went through the side doors. Um, but I have more of a room to like look through, so they'll probably get done before I do. So I'm gonna say, in response to KMX, I'm just gonna be like, just grab it all. We'll sort it out later.
You got it, Pergo. And then comics would just grab the stuff. Like if it like what you described basically, like if it looks like it's a medical tool or instrument or medical related, he's just gonna grab it. When it comes to the vials in particular, he's gonna take care to put them in his bag. He's not just gonna like scoop the stuff in like you're scooping stuff into a basket or anything like that. The tools are probably gonna go into the pouches around like where his knives and stuff are. I don't like that.
Um, I guess first I'm gonna start taking everything off the body. Um, I'll grab that bow. I'll grab pretty much anything I can. Throw that in my bag. Um, I'm gonna make use of that. In the bag. Everything's going in the bag. Baba and Yaga can sort this shit out later. Um, he's just throwing it all in the bag. Um, you said, go ahead. Now where else was there? Um, I'm going to, uh, we're gonna want to
Oh,
do this quick. We're taking
I
on
was
more water.
I was about to say, Dirge calls out, "Did you find it yet?"
Not
Pogo.
yet.
Okay, I'm
And
coming
I'll
in.
move on to the chest. Swap me places.
Dirge would walk through the door and go straight towards where he sensed the amulet to grab it and be like, "Here, someone take this from me, please."
Did this area up here get explored already?
No.
Oh no, that's fine. If if
Did you take
Pergo is
full
going
2D from
towards
the bookshelf? Sorry.
if Pergo is going to the chest, Dirge is going to the desk. Get it all knocked out in one shot.
I crit for a 26.
Take everything, throw it in your bag. We'll give it to Baba and Yaga.
Comex
Sweet.
is staying where he is on map
Okay.
in the other room. What he did is when he kind of like touched the hammer and ice pick, and the cold ran over his hands. He took like a rag that you would like a chef would have in a kitchen, and wraps those tools in the rag, and then stuffs that in his apron.
Yeah, and after um uh the name of Corey's character, uh
Virgo.
Pergo. I think
No,
that
just Virgo.
-3 intellect is rubbing off on me. Um after he said what he said, Yeah, Ruin is 100% just holding a bag open and scooping books off the shelf into it in like a long pull across the shelf.
What the fuck?
No, bad book. Don't touch.
On par?
How heavy is this chest? Like, can I pick it up? 0. Normal person strength. I mean, because I just have magical flight. I drink the potion and I go by power of mind. I'll take that. I'm just gonna take the whole thing.
Is it awareness for a digging check? Okay, here we go. Please don't screw up again. All right, good. That's a good one. 17. A ring of what would be a flask. Ah, gotcha. So it's not here. It's not in the desk, basically. It, they're just going to reach in there anyway to see if it's just invisible. No, he's sticking his hand in there.
Do you tell us what you see?
Sure.
Here, try this. And he's gonna take that flask out that he found in the first room and hand it to you. Try putting that there.
They're just going to do that. The good old Indiana Jones trick. Urge draws his rapier. uh, yeah, the Pergo, the skeleton moved. I do not feel safe in this area.
Are you
Yes.
perhaps just a little bit stronger than I? Perhaps you could take the chest and I will look through this again, see if maybe I can find something else.
I can do my best on a scale from -3 to +3. I would say I'm at about a 0.
You
So about the
need
same as me.
strength.
Yes, my friend. Can you carry the chest?
Be right there. And real quick, he would take his axe and scoop the book with the hand into the bag with the axe, and just be like, in the bag for Baba Yaga. And, and he'll head over and pick up the chest.
Did the skeleton in the room behind me move? I mean, he's probably like looking all around. He's checking the medical room again. He's looking at the. He probably won't investigate the salt room since Ruin like closed that door. But he's checking in the double doors where they came from. He's looking at everybody moving around in the room. He's just keeping an eye.
I would, before
Moving?
trying to pick up the chest, drink my potion of bullish strength.
Damn you! I also took bullet strength.
I figured you two were gonna take bullet strength, so I was like, I need to
Hey,
find something different.
that saves me 14 SP, so
Right.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say if it wasn't for the cap on the SP, it was gonna be Carnage. So
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
um so he would uh, he would probably no, he's not gonna pull out the battle axe. He's just gonna like take a defensive position in the doorway, um, and just say, "I think these skeletons are approaching us." I think I would probably move up to like there. That was also a really awful voice. Yeah.
Um, I mean, really, I would just be going through everything again. Um, okay. The only clue that I got was it looked like a flask, so I put the flask in. Nothing happened. All right. Well, that was a happy accident, and I'm gonna grab the cup. Figured that was
Yay!
coming. Figured that was coming.
Can I give you intuition? I can just do an awareness check, right? Or is there an actual initiative button? Oh, never mind.
There's an initiative button.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
What if I just roll again and do better? It only went up by 1.
It's
I
had
still
a
the
3.
same number.
I had a 3.
I am going to stick with my original, which was a 11.
I'm also gonna stick with my original, which was a 19.
Oh, I stand corrected. I was at a 7.
Oh fuck.
But it doesn't really matter.
This little initiative modifier is kind of cool.
An 11. Getting a 9. Which we'll miss.
Is the tentacle like in my way? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Jesus. I don't even get the ability, like, that doesn't even go against, like, my AR or anything? I
Damn.
got you.
So how much did I take? Damn. Well, I
Oh.
am bloody.
Um, let's see. Measure tool. Measure tool. Okay. Boop to boop. Hmm. Okay, so the jellyfish is a stage hazard, right? So if I stay where I'm at, nothing's bad is gonna happen. That I Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Um, okay.
What if you hack away at it and try to get it to pull it away?
Does it look so? Having some culinary experience, I feel like the quandary of whether jellyfish are edible or not has come up. Did he feel any kind of toxic sting or like an electric jolt from the tentacles or anything when he got hit by it? Okay. Um, he is he's gonna spend 1 AP. I do believe it was 1. Um, and what you're going to see, yeah, no, what? I'll have to. I don't. Give me just a second. I don't think it requires AP to do. I can just do it 3 per rest. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use my paradigm of the dragon. And so what this looks like is Kamex kind of uncharacteristically, but also on par, kind of roars. And anyone who would see that he kind of gains features of a dragon, effectively gaining the appearance of a dragon turtle. And he is going to attack the jellyfish arm in front of him with his paradigm lockjaw attack. He is just going to chomp on the big dude's tentacle. Does a 22 hit? And it does 5 blunt damage. Okay. So let's see. So that was. Where's my AP? That was 2 AP. And then I'll move. Let's see. Come on with it. He'll just spend 1 AP to move through the doorway like that. Now, on my next turn, would be past the tentacle, so I won't suffer any movement or anything. Okay, yeah, and that's where he's also going to, only because I didn't specify it, he's going to pull out his kite shield as well, and then hold over the last AP.
Wait,
Pergo's
How-
next.
I was gonna say how is he at a 7? Okay. Yeah. Um The cause of difficult terrain is what? Yeah. I was just going to bring up the fact I'm flying. And he's going to look around and be like, prioritize your own extraction over anything. Leave the chest if you cannot get out with it.
Okay.
Understand? Great. And then he's going to take off flying. So that's 3 AP. Actually, I wouldn't go that far. Let me get back here real quick. Because I wouldn't leave them completely. I'll use 2 AP. To hover around there. And yeah,
Okay.
I'll save 2 AP.
So right now the difficult terrain it's 2 for 1 to move or no? Okay. So all right. So that'd be 1, 2. Let's say 2, 4, 2, 4. They're just going to pop up right there, expending 2 AP. And then he's going to call out to Ruin. He's like, Ruin, let's get a move on. Just keep going. I'll provide backup if necessary. And he's going to spend an AP to lift his shield from his back in case this guy, I can't click highlight the one labeled as Death Soldier, decides to give chase and save any remaining AP until Ruin catches up.
Yeah, that'll hit. I will join Groth willingly when it is my time.
Okay. So ruin. What's it gonna cost me AP wise to pick up the chest? Oh, cool. All right. I'm not super worried about it, but oop. Ugh. 8.
Is
I don't.
is that including your bonus from Boris Savagery?
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna spend 1 AP to move here, and then I'm gonna spend 1 AP, and let's see. Let's see. I would have to upcharge that 9 times. Yeah, so 20 SP to just teleport using warp step over to there. And then, like, I was told to just, GTFO, so, uh, another 2 AP to go 30 feet, I think would put me there. Man, this is hard to get on the grid.
There's 2 grids.
Dude just teleports and Dirge just has zero understanding of what the hell just happened.
There. Yeah, so holding the chest, I'm over here now.
I mean, we did leave the doors open, so I feel like Dirge would have seen him appear over there.
Just poof. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You guys coming?
Yeah. I'm a meat pile, my dude.
$19. No. Well, I don't know. Then again, if the water's up to my chest, then do I lose my shield brace thing? Or does it? It doesn't matter. But for future reference, do I? Fair enough. But no, even with a normal 16, it wouldn't work.
Um, so I'm assuming it's still difficult terrain. Okay. So I can move. You can see where I'm going, right? Okay. So basically, I can move 10 feet. Okay, so 1 AP gets me there. And then I'm just going to bite the skeleton. Neat. Does an at 1 hit? Okay, and then I'm gonna do that once Moss. Are you serious? Well, it's 2 nat 1s in a row. So neat. Neat. Nah, no. What's my bonus from Pergo right
At
now?
the moment, it would be a +1 because you're within 30 feet of him, and
Yep.
you're my life. You are my partner.
My AR is currently 20.
For my life oath. All right. I love that. I absolutely love how close these skeletons are. And I'm not being sarcastic. Um just checking the AP cost real quick. It's not actually in quest line. Okay. Light burst. Think you're right. Yep, it's gonna be 3 AP. But that will be a 11 against their fortitude for radiant. Yeah, it's only 1 damage though. And then I'm going to do it again because I can't move. 16 for 3.
Okay, so how much can I move per AP now? Okay, it's a good thing that I get 4 per turn. I do not. So there goes 1 AP, 2 AP, 3 AP, 4 AP, and that makes me out of difficult terrain. No, I'm still in difficult terrain, but it's not at super difficult terrain. Okay, so then 5 AP. And that is my turn. Oh, hello, Kamix. That's it.
He's just like on his back, kind of waddling, struggling to try to get up for a second.
Just give me another 6 seconds. I'll be able to help you out. Okay, right. Okay.
You guys coming? You need help?
Some assistance wouldn't be unkind. I'd say about
Okay.
now.
He's gonna just drop the chest and second. What did I take? Oh no, I took the other one. Okay. Um. Yeah. So drops the chest. It's just gonna be sitting, you know, right in front of him there, and 20. 40. Three AP. And 4 AP. Just runs all the way up there. Was any of this? I didn't think. Was any of this difficult terrain? Okay, so that would have been about 15 feet less movement.
Wait. So the skeletons are dragging me and the other skeleton backwards. So they're moving two creatures. Okay, I was just curious. I mean, you put me in perfect range, so I can get them all.
God dang it.
So he's gonna what? Spin an AP to stand up, or is it half movement?
It's an AP.
No, it would be 1 AP. Let's see, and I think I spent all of my AP. 5. No, I still had one left over. No, I spent it all because I moved. So he's just gonna try to bite at the one in front of him. Bro. And then he's gonna do it again. I would have flanking, right?
Yes.
Does a 12 beat its AR? Okay. For 5 blunt damage. And then would I have the intelligence to know that if I used a charge from the lightning gauntlets, if it would do more damage to anyone else, or if it would just channel directly into the skeleton? Yeah, I mean it does per rules as written, but we're also in water.
I think if it was an AoE, that would be more of a risk, but this being just a direct thing, I don't think.
I
that
got you.
All,
I
all the
used all my
science nerds, all the science nerds in the audience right now are cringing. Be like, no, your logic is wrong.
Magic beats science.
Go ahead
So
and
I
send
will-
those angry emails to talesofyavard@gmail.com. And comments
up
on
the
wherever you're
Facebook.
listening to this.
So we can actually cut all this.
Bring it to me directly on Facebook.
We can actually cut all that because I didn't have the AP to actually use the second attack.
Okay.
So
let's keep.
Oh,
yeah.
that's no fun.
So I'm assuming a 5 does not beat. Well, actually, it'd be a 6 with flanking, but I'm assuming a 6 doesn't beat its AR. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm just gonna hold over 1 AP.
I mean, yeah, no, same thing as last time. Light just radiates off of him. 12 for 4 damage. And that'll be my turn. I can't move being fucking grappled by 2 people.
They're just going to wait. Are the skeletons that's holding Pergo? Are they on their feet? Okay. They're just going to swap over to a whip. So there goes 1 AP. Oh, I'm up to 3.
No.
What you mean, no?
You do
can
not
do it once
spend
for
a
free.
yeah.
To
As long
swap
as it's
from a
not
rapier
unwieldy.
to a whip?
As
Oh,
long as
okay,
it's not
okay.
unwieldy.
Okay, so in that case, they're just going to go after the one labeled as skeleton one that is below Pergo from a port to starboard point of view for the listeners. So he's going to use his whip and
And then he nays.
then he nays.
Ugh.
That depends if I connect. If I connect, I might be able to nay. Hold up. Okay.
And then
Yep.
he whips.
Okay, so I
God
whip.
damn.
I cause 8 points of sharp damage. And then it doesn't require 2 AP. It only requires 1 because of my talent known as Whip Warrior. You are particularly adept with whips. Making a secondary attack with a whip to trip a creature now only costs you 1 AP. So the whip is now entangled in that skeleton's foot, and I pull him to the ground as per the rules written on the whip itself. That says when you attack with your whip, if you hit, you can spend additional AP to make a second attack against your target's reflex, which you have to roll or whatever. On a hit, if the target is large or smaller, it falls prone. So it's there. It's a 10. Damn it. Well, I tried. I will hold on to 1 AP. Oh wait, no, I burned it moving. Never mind. I have no AP.
You did not move.
I did not move.
No.
No.
I meant to move. Oh wait, no. I am holding. I am holding 1 AP because the whip does have a 10-foot reach.
All right, I am going to gain a D4 of shield HP that I've forgotten to do for the last 2 rounds. Wherever put that roll is from the bullish strength. So hey, 1 shield HP, better than nothing. And then I've got 4 AP to work with. I'm going to activate my aura for 3 AP. And then spend an AP. This is just regular difficult terrain. Actually, let's see. That puts me on the thing, so they're diagonal. But so yeah, 1 AP to move there. And that'll be it.
So we're just gonna rinse and repeat, trying to take out the skeleton in front of me. Trying to struggle with getting some footing to get a good bite in. But he's gonna steel himself and go in for the chomp. For another nat 1.
Jeez. Westline does not like you.
Refresh quest line real quick.
It likes like skill checks and stuff like that. Oh, you can use a WASD to move your token.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing it.
Zoom. All right. Try that again. Four of 5. I'm just gonna hold over an AP. So hold up a second.
Hold up.
Where they
Wait
at?
a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What I have here. If you are wearing. Okay, it's when it actually grapples me. Never mind.
All right. Well, I'm going to once again light burst. You know what? All right, and then I'm gonna end my turn with 2 AP.
Okay. They're just going to try and help someone, anyone. Where's my character sheet? There you are, because it's all messed up. Oh, that works nicely. I like this. Okay, cool. So Dirge is going to start praying because it's been a difficult battle, and he's going to go after the same one and say, as soon as I find it, there it is. Okay, that's not working. That works. And that's how I roll. Okay. He's going to try and help Pergo again because he's the one that is surrounded, and go after the same skeleton that he attacked with the whip with two AP. Boop. Cool. For 6 radiant damage. Right, there's one down. Let's go for the other one. And he's going to go after the one that KMX has been attending with and try and assist with that one. Yep.
You know what? You know what?
I-
Fuck this. That's a 19.
I also want to point out that you're actually clicking on Sacred Flame, not the whip.
You should say that
I
for
am.
me because I
Oh,
crit
okay.
on 19.
I thought you were using the whip.
It is vulnerable.
No.
That's a
Oh,
crit.
hey,
Because I
yeah.
know it's vulnerable. Because I've been told that already.
And he will hold on to 1 AP left. Yeah, the reason why I was using Sacred Flame is because the AP economy.
No, yeah. For some reason I thought you were using the whip for those attacks.
Nope.
Okay. So, damn. All right. Decisions.
I just want to point out of 5 attacks, I've rolled 3 1s and 2 2s.
Oh, it's very relatable.
That's
It's very.
statistically stupid.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 2 AP, move over to here. Because those two are dead, so that situation doesn't look as bad. He's going to aim for the big guy. And then I will hold my last 2.
I knew I should have lifted my shield.
I'm going to use
But I
one of my
didn't.
AP reactively, Divine Ward, and increase your AR by 2.
It works.
Having seen this death soldier come up behind them, he's gonna turn around and he's gonna try for the chomps. He wants to get some chompy bits in. Can I please, Groff? Can I please, Dice Gods? May Gork and Mork bless these rolls. Does a 21 hit that motherfucker's AR? Shit. And then with that, so let's see, that puts me down to 3. I don't. Yeah, because it's not until 4 luck that happens, right? I think it's 4. But I am In addition to doing 9 blunt damage, I am also going to spend an additional AP to do 1d10 lightning damage. Put you back. And then I'm going to click. And then I'm going to click. And yeah. For an extra 3 lightning damage. And then that puts me at 2 AP left. So I'm just going to try for a bite again. For a soft 20 for 11 points of blunt damage. That's how you do a fucking turn. Jesus.
Yeah. There's only one, so light burst is not the best option anymore. Well, it is because I don't want to deal with the TD. $14 for 3. Fuck it. I'm gonna. The light bursts out once again, and he draws his wand and he points it at this guy, and it's still set to lightning.
Hmm.
Um,
Double damage because he's wet.
yeah, but I don't think a fucking 8 or 7's gonna do it.
Hmm. Urge is going to spend 2 AP to go 1, and then 2. Oh wait, no, he's it. Okay, so yeah, he's the skeleton is in that square. No, not that one. The one next to it. Okay, yeah, that's why I was like, it's the grid. It's okay. He's going to try and make a shove attack, which is probably pointless because of the strength. Strength versus fort, but you never know. Miracles happen. He's going to try and get him off of Pergo. Oh, hey, look at that. Sweet. Sweet, Pergo is free. And that prevents any chance of flanking and all that good stuff. Yeah, so that burns up 3 AP. I guess I'm going to be learning how to fucking swim real quick.
We need to get out of here. If we keep spending time with these guys, it's going to be bad.
Absolutely, I agree. I'm just trying to make sure all of us get out of here. Right. Yep, that ends my turn. Like, that's...
All right. He's going to step forward 1, cast cultic revenge, which, because he is so bloodied, gives him +4 to damage right now. And then he's gonna swing that great axe at Death Soldier there for and uh this is within my aura, so the Death Soldier has vulnerable psychic 1. I am attacking with a psychic weapon, so its AR will be 1 lower than normal. This. Boop. Oh my god. I'm gonna use my luck point that I haven't used yet. Because I'm not crit failing on this. That's just ridiculous. How about a 22? All right. Let me
The amount of
adjust
nat one
this and add the 4 to
is
it.
aim. I'll say it again. That's
For
just
23
statistically
damage.
stupid. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he just steps forward and I mean big overhand executioner style swing cleaves this thing in two. I'm thinking he hits that crack that appeared on the last attack and just follows through with it. I mean, there are pieces of skeleton going everywhere.
Well, they said self-preservation. I'm assuming because there's a tentacle to our map north, now there's just a giant hole that we could swim out of.
You know what they say about great minds.
They think alike. Comex is going to spend. What was that one? Oh, I could just one. Nope. That's wrong. Wrong. I'm gonna center myself, and then click, and then 1, 2. What? It's not working now. Okay, he's just gonna move 20 feet, spending all his AP. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, I wouldn't be standing up straight. Is it still less water up front? Yeah. So that would be. So I have 5 AP. Would if I wanted to get out by myself, I'm out. Through that hole. What I would like to do is I would like to grab onto Dirge and start flying. Would you? Are you?
If you can drag my non-swimming ass out of there safely and everyone else can get out, I'm all for it.
Okay. 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 So 30, since I have a 40-foot fly speed, we're out.
Score.
Grab the chest on your way.
I can't carry both of them.
I mean, when we get to the second door, we could tag team the chest and be like, "I got one half, you got the other
Right.
half," and be like,
because
"With our strengths of zeros combined."
I mean, you get him to the ladder, he grabs the chest, and you grab the chest and fly it up out of there.
I can get us both to here with 2 AP. And then here with 1 more. And I still have another AP. So if I'm holding on to why did my AP go up so high? If I'm holding on to him, could he grab the chest as we fly out?
I mean, I'm not out yet. AR? No.
No, hold on up. We're right here. Fuck. All right. I'll take back the normal hosting duties. Clouse.
Yo.
Thank you for joining us. Is there anything you would like to promote?
Nothing's really going on for me at the moment.
YouTube channel.
I gotta get there. I got so much editing left to go. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties with my YouTube channel.
You have things there. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, ahead. I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I voice acted for a couple of movies and a mini series that has, until further notice, has come to an end. On Rat Labs on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, Clouse Plays. Mainly play video games and goof off and have a good time. I mean, that's pretty much it.
All right.
But no, I appreciate you guys asking me to come do this. I had a lot of fun.
It was quite a bit of fun.
Mm-hmm. Glad to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Especially on short notice.
Oh yeah, of course. No big deal.
All right. Thank you, all of our listeners, for listening to this episode of Lesh's Tales. We hope that you enjoyed listening, and we would love it if you let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, maybe TikTok still. I heard there's another band possibly going around. Under Tales of Yavard Podcast. Links to the link tree in the episode description. Links to the link tree are in the episode description. If you really enjoyed the episode, give us a rating on whichever podcatcher you use. Tell your friends and spread the word.
Reddit.